Hey ladies, I just wanted to jump on real quick. I am en route, so this seems to be a very good time whenever I can talk a little bit without interruption. But I was thinking about men and the way that they are like capitalizing on a woman's desire to be married, a woman's desire to just be in a platonic relationship. And you know, the way that it is going and everything, be careful. Just be careful out here with these men, because the way that everything is going, it's just like these men are just like preying, P-R-E-Y, preying on women, on the vulnerabilities, you know, because women have a nurturing character by default. Women are nurturers. Women, you know, they have a lot of grace and mercy because women bear children. You know, women have to have grace, mercy, forgiveness, and all of those things, you know, in order to raise children, because we're always like forgiving, you know, like being angry, but like getting over it and forgiving, you know, because we don't hold this stuff against people. So these grown, trifling, doggish men are capitalizing on that natural characteristic that we possess. And it's just a feminism characteristic, you know, the feminine that comes with being feminine. You know, so again, just be careful, because these men are like, have already studied women, and they are like studying you even more, and they are like figuring out what it takes to get you to believe them. And then they're like just running game. They're running game. Not to say that that man out there, you know, that man who the Lord has prepared for you, that he's not out there, because he is. He's out there. But I'm just warning you to be aware of these men, all these other men that are not really for you. They are only for themselves. They're selfish, and they just want what they want. They don't care. They don't care if you want to be in love. They don't care if you want to be married. They don't care if you don't want to have sex with them, because they're going to do what they have to do to try to coax you in to eventually having sex with them. Even if it's telling you, well, baby, you know, I love you. You know, I want to be married. I want to do this. You know, we're a couple, blah, blah. They're still just playing a game. They're playing a game. And I look at, you know, like a lot of the social media posts. I look at TV shows, and just from being alive and hearing other people's stories, and even my stories, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of game out here. It's a lot of game. So just be aware that these men, that all of these men are not for you, but there is a few good men that are and will be for you, but the majority of these jokers coming at you, they are not for you. They want what they want out of selfishness. They want the sex. They want the sex. It's the game for them. You know, they want to see what works and what don't work. They're exploring, they're experimenting, and they just keep on like building their arsenal and just using these weapons on the next woman that they encounter. You know, and then you have to be careful, because they're spreading diseases. You know, these men are just full of dead men's bones. You know, and it's really, really, really disgusting. It's disgusting. And you men, if men are watching this, you need to grow up and stop being the dog that you are. You know, and I'm talking about grown men. I ain't talking about these little boys. You know, these little young boys that ain't even been in the world real long, you know, but they think that they grown men. They still boys to me, you know, but these grown men are still playing these little stupid little boy games. And that is just a big turnoff. It's a big turnoff. And I'm just saying, you need to grow up. You need to grow up. So women, you know, just be warned, and you're the ones that's going to have to put on the armor and shield yourself from them, because they're not going to shield you from them. You know, they want to be big and bad, and they want to protect you from other people, places, and things. But who's going to protect you from them? So you have to protect your own self. You have to protect your own self. Yeah, it's good. Forgiveness is good. But you forgive another person for you. You don't forgive another person for them. You forgive a person for you. And just because you forgive a person, that don't mean you still have to deal with them. So just be warned, because it's bad out here. It's bad out here. The game is real. The game is real. These dogs are out here barking loud. You know, even if you live near somebody who has a barking dog, that is very annoying. It's very annoying, you know, to hear that dog out there barking all the time. And, you know, you trying to sleep or trying to do what you got to do, and this dog is out here barking. Look at these men like that. These dogs out here, look at them as like a annoying barking dog, and kick them to the curb. Kick them to the curb. Kick them to the curb. It's time out. It's time out for being nice, and it's time out for just turning your head, because it's diseases out here. It's just the principle. It's just the principle. You are a queen. You want more. You deserve more. So stop letting these dogs reduce you down to their standard. Stop allowing it. Stop allowing it. It's time to turn the table. So yeah, I just had that rant because it's just bad out here. It's bad, and I hear it coming from other women. You know, me being a woman, a single woman now, we have conversations and everything. So it was just on my mind as I was driving and everything, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. But women, just be careful. Just be careful and guard your own hearts. Guard your own heart, and quit letting these men deceive you. Quit letting them deceive you, because all they want is a release. That's all they looking for, is a release, or a mama. They looking for another mama, somebody who would take care of them. They're looking for another mama, and they're looking for a vagina. So, hey, looking for another mama, and they looking for a vagina. So remember that. They're looking, they're seeking, they're out there on the prowl. So just be warned. Just be warned, and don't be discouraged. You know, be hopeful, you know, that the one the Lord has for you is still out there. You know what I mean? And just pray. Pray for these men. Pray for these men, that they would open their eyes to see, you know, to see the Lord and everything, and to know true love, which is the Lord. Jesus is true love. You know, we're going to have to pray for these men. Ultimately, we just have to pray for them. But in the now, you have to be aware of them, because guess what? They're sick. They're sick. They're sick. They're sick. That's the only word I can like think of, is they're sick. They're sick in the head. And that's a mental disease. You know, they're mentally sick. You know, I mean, they're just running around screwing women, seeing how many they can screw, seeing how many they can do, and then they're talking about it. They're coaching other men on how to do it. And then they get mad at the woman whenever she want to set a standard. They get mad and try to like use some kind of like gaslighting tactics, or use some kind of like, you know, some kind of tactic to make you feel like you're doing something wrong by cutting them off. You know, so ladies, just be warned. Just be warned. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching, and be warned. Thank you.